Hi, my name is Russell Allen. I'm the Managing Director of Aurelia Group Consulting. This is the 5th video in a series looking at starch and its effect on performance on the paper machine. Now, one thing that you're probably very much aware of is that starch, the same addition of starch, changes different properties differently. In other words, its effect, its promotion of different properties varies. Now, the way the property is affected depends on what the property is made up of and what fundamental engineering properties make up the property that we're interested in. So they're affected by a few things. One is by profile, where the starch resides in the thickness direction of the sheet. The second area is whether there's a lot of re-wetting going on, because re-wetting will change some of these properties differently. And thirdly, the amount of starch that we're adding. Just purely what effect does starch and the increase in bond strength and bonding area, what effect does that have on a particular property? Here is an example of different properties that are affected by starch differently. Now, in our experience, we do a lot of work looking at paper development and property development. We understand how many of these properties work, what they're made up of. So I'll give you an example. If you compare ring crush and short span compression, for instance, what would we expect? Well, in general, adding starch to paper increases the Z direction, the thickness direction properties, a lot more than the in-plane direction properties. As a result, because short span compression has a Z direction or a thickness direction strength component in it, we would expect SCT to be affected more advantageously than, say, something like ring crush, which is generally an in-plane property. Now, these are the sort of things you need to think of when you're looking at property management, property design and board design. Hope that's helped. We have our final video coming up, number 6. Hope to see you then.